Hello, good day to you all. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here and you like what I'm about, please consider to be part of the amazing channel and also turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever there's a new video. Please support me, and to my returning subscribers, I love and appreciate you. And please, I advise or kindly, I'm begging you to kindly watch to the end, and please don't skip the video. It's your way of supporting me. I want to talk about some practical ways of staying motivated after experiencing failure in life. And me saying this doesn't mean that I've succeeded everything in life. I'm also work in progress. So in one way in some way or the other, you might have feel unmotivated, maybe with the result of things you've gotten or how you went about things, maybe in the past, or you're going through something at the moment, or you have some people around you they're also feeling the same. They're feeling low there, and they feel there's no way of moving forward, or they feel they can't do anything. They need someone to boost them up. There are some period of in life that you need some people to kind of encourage you, to give you that motivation so you can be able to move on, or to kickstart you. Some people, if they are not being kickstarted, they will not really move. It's just like they're tiptoe. They're taking one step after the other, very, 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 very slow. We know we want people to take a step at a time, but what I mean is they will take one, stay there for a very long time until maybe something kind of happen. They will not think, oh, maybe I should move on. You see the way I just slowly in that talking. So yeah, so if you feel that you're not being motivated and you need help, you can seek for help. And some people will say, obviously, be watchful of where you seek for help so they don't add to what you actually have before. Because some people go to seek for help, they go with with one bag, but they're coming back with 3 to 5 bags. They have extra. The first initial baggages that they have, they put them aside and they start dealing with a new baggage because there is no much focus. So anyway, some practical ways to stay motivated after feeling or experiencing failures in life. No one is perfect. We're all work in progress. I'm also work in progress, and I also put this point that I do bring across. I try to work on them on myself as well. It doesn't mean that maybe I always do this. I'm always perfect. I'm always taking the points, but I have something to always go back on. Or if I feel unmotivated or I feel low, I try to also boost myself up, encourage myself. Some people need that push. They need that push to get things done, to get things going. If they don't have it, everything around them seems impossible. If people around them, whenever they see them talking, you'll be thinking they are talking about you, or they are talking negative about you. You think maybe they're talking about your look or your success because you're not successful. Everything done. If you request for something and they said, oh, we're sorry, we can't offer you this, or this is not available, the failure thing comes to heart. Like, it's because you're a failure, I'm a failure, that's why I didn't they reacted to me this way. In a nutshell, you read meanings to everything almost around you, everything that people do around you, even as worse as it could be. Even some people, when they are watching a movie or watching anything on TV, on television, they feel those things are just being shown because of them. Most of the time, what they watch or whatever they tune into happens to be something that they are dealing with. So they feel, oh, isn't it? Yeah, I said it. I'm actually just one. You are not a failure. You continue to give it a try. Even giving it a try, not alone, is something to also encourage yourself with. That you have tried to work on yourself and not always accept defeat. When defeat comes, if you just get up and give it a try again. Some people try, they fail 5 times, but because they did not quit trying, because they believe in that success, they believe they can do it. So the more they do it, the better they become. They realize where they make the mistake, and then in the next attempt, they move on. They work on the mistake they've made. So this video is going to be divided into 2. I wouldn't want it to be up to 3 parts, but at the end of the day, it will be a bit longer. So please take your time to watch this for me, and let me know the point that you like most. Take time to heal emotionally. You will see me looking at my paper because I put some point down, so I don't have everything overhead. So I put some point down that I will be discussing. So take number 1 is take time to heal emotionally, because failure is often heartbreaking and you won't get over it in a day. When you sleep, you have sleepless nights, restless nights, any sound around you wake up. Why some they sleep once they fall asleep, they don't even know if anywhere is burning or there's a sound, because they are so tired emotionally and everything, and once they go, that's it. Some people have to be woken up couple of they'll have to hit them couple of times, like get up, are you okay? Because they are not themselves anymore. So heartbreaking could be really overwhelming, and the way people accept take it or deal with it matters. Some people need people around them to boost them up. Take time to heal emotionally. Don't always use the fact that you fail in some area to just say you can't make it again. So until you do that, you heal yourself, things might not work. And they used to say, if you're ready to accept that you're guilty on something, it's easier for you to accept solutions. Some people that feel they don't have a problem, then once you're telling them this is the solution, they'll be asking solution for what? Because they don't even know they have a problem, or they are not accepting that there's a problem. So that happens. So but until you get to the point that you finally heal, you wouldn't want to smile. Life is not easy and cannot be controlled. And also try to be more content. Try to be more content and happy with the small victories that you try to get, because things come gradually. Try to be happy with the victories, that the small victories, as you try to get up from a huge failure. Don't think, because you've fallen off or you fell down, you had a very huge failure, so any small thing, that one is nothing now. Always appreciate the small effort, because the small effort you make will count. Every little counts. It will count, it will make up. Remember, if you put small pieces of things together, initial small piece, when more smaller pieces are added to it, it starts bringing up a shape, and the size of the pieces become bigger. Do you understand? So things keep moving on. So always appreciate the small victories that you achieve. Appreciate it, and also pat yourself that you will get there. You're making a move. You can do it. Another point is, remind yourself that there's no success without a failure. People say this initially. I really don't want to agree with it, that there's no success without a failure. Like, how come some people just try something once and it happens? But it doesn't mean that it's every time they try something once that it happens. In 10, they might have failed twice. Maybe they had to retry, or some withdraw whenever they notice that, I don't think this thing is going right. They will withdraw. So it does affect some people. They will think, why did I withdraw? Because I already know that I'm failing, so that's why I withdraw. I'm not doing it again. But some will give it a try again, and in the process they will win. So always remember that there's always that there's no success without a failure. In everything, you can't always, everything can't just be successful. You also have to learn. There's this saying that they say, you cannot give testimony if you don't go through the test. That's what it just means. So appreciate the little victories that you've achieved, and remind yourself that there's no success without a failure. So that failure you've experienced, it shouldn't be the end of the world, but it's time for you to also gather yourself up and do better. Remind yourself that there's no success without failure. If you want to succeed at anything, you need to remind yourself that you will fail several times. You might fail several times before getting to that point, and also keep that at the front of your mind each time you hit an obstacle or fail completely. And if you feel too afraid to experience the inevitable failures that accompany success, remember that the alternative is a lifetime of what if. Some people, when they want to embark on something, they will think of the negative side. What if? It's also good, so that what if it doesn't happen the way you plan it positively? How would you get up? How would you cope? Why on the other side, which is the negative, how would you cope? How would you get up and start again, or be your normal self again? But if you give up in life, you wouldn't want to give it a try. Another point is, learn from your mistake. When something happens, please learn from the mistake. Don't just brush over it and just keep working on, because the same experience you might come across the same or similar experience, but if you don't learn from the mistake, you will continue to go through the same use the same tactics you used in the first one, which make you make the mistake or fail. Then the same thing will happen again. If you learn from your mistake, once you encounter similar thing, then you'll be able to remember, I used this method the other time, it didn't work, so that means I have to use another method, or the second plan that is another plan that is available. That might be the solution for it. So always learn from your mistake. The best thing that you can do each time you fail is to learn from your mistake. If you screw up, don't let it be an excuse to give up. Yeah, if you know you messed up, don't just say, oh, that's it. Don't give that as an excuse to, to give up. Let your messing up, when I mean messing up, like screw up, be your motivation to try once again. And this, trying this once again, and this time without making the same mistake. Every time your mistake leads to failure, you have a unique opportunity to view your strategies and method and twist them until you get your intended outcome. It's very important. The fourth one is create a positive mindset. I have also discussed this in one of my weekend money boost. To create a positive mindset, it will help you to also move on, to move quickly in life, and also to put yourself on check, to boost yourself up whenever you feel down. Like maybe some people say something bad to you that is always recurring in your mind. You can also, if you have a positive mindset, you can always go make use of that. So few people understand the power of the mind. When you fail, you need to make a conscious decision to be positive rather than miserable. If you do choose to be miserable, it will be much harder to get up from your failure. However, if you cultivate a positive mindset, then you can move on from each failure without losing your peace of mind or the drive to move on. Remember, a positive mindset will lead to a positive result, while a negative mindset will lead to negative results. I hope that helps. Number 51 is do not dwell on your mistake. Accept and move on. Accept them and also move on. Work on them. Do not dwell on your mistakes. Accept them. Move on and work on them. When you fail, your natural instinct will be to beat yourself up. However, dwelling on your failure and blaming yourself to your mistake is a drain of energy. It will continue to drain your energy. Some people can't even sleep well, they can't function well, they can't bathe well, even to brush their mouth, to eat. It will be draining their energy. They don't feel motivated to do anything at all. So instead you need to accept that mistake. You need to accept that mistake will occur and failure will happen. Once you accept this, then you can focus on shaping yourself. Don't always have the mindset that everything will go well every time at once. Even people that are building houses, they go through one or two obstacles. How to maybe gather someone that's going to help them, how to get their equipment and every other thing. They face some everything didn't just go smooth like that. They didn't just wake up and just draft or sketch the kind of house they want and everything just come out bam. There will be work and there will be time for that to be achieved and for it to come to place. So you need to accept that mistake will occur or mistake might occur, and failure to allow this to happen, to accept this in your mind, will also make you to feel bad and drained, and you're not feeling motivated at all. So once you accept this, then you can focus on shaping your success. Number 61 is find the opportunity to grow. It's very important. Once you accept that, okay, you've made a mistake and you're working on them, you don't want it to drain your energy. Also find opportunity to grow. Don't just stay in the same place and expect the opportunity will come to you. You need to continue to find opportunity to grow yourself, and even growing yourself will motivate you to also put those failures behind you and look forward to the brighter day. Each failure and setback present a chance for you to grow. The job is to find opportunity in your failures and then turn it into a positive. So once you try something, you would have maybe you might be able to recall in life that you've tried certain things couple of times before you finally make it. You might look so stupid to yourself, or you're not smart enough, but you've actually learned more and gained more experience to know some of the things that maybe even the upcoming one you can train them or put them tell them what they need to look out for so that they don't fail. You become a teacher because you've gone through those obstacles. So you can tell them beforehand that be careful of certain place, be careful of certain, because you made those mistakes in the past and you've learned from it. And this could also help you. Some people could even be looking off to you because they know you have seen and you've conquered. They didn't just go and see just straight up. There was obstacles on the way. So in a nutshell, reevaluate everything once you fail and look forward to a new door that you can kick down. Once you already evaluate your thing, you know where you made your mistake. The next time you're going, you already know that if those mistakes that are coming, you know how to just kick them down out of your way and keep going forward. because you have a mission and you're all going to also win. Number 7 is choose to be happy. Choose to be happy. Don't choose to just be in a place, just cover up. Don't dress yourself up. You won't maintain your personal care well. You won't eat. You don't do it. Your mindset, everything will just be down. Don't be the one draining yourself because of failure. So all choose to be happy. Say to yourself, of course, I want to win. I want to achieve something, but it didn't come. But I chose to be happy. Find a way of making yourself happy, which is why I said also try to look for something to motivate. Look for something to motivate you. I also said find opportunity to grow. If you find opportunity, you look for something that you'll be happy with, that will boost your ego, will boost you up. Choose to be happy. Happiness is definitely a choice. Some people, they just feel because they feel, then the next thing is to be sad off with their life. Is a choice. If you choose to be happy, that I'm going to be happy, then unfortunately failure or sadness will not stick around for a longer time. But if you welcome it and you leave all your rooms open, they will occupy your place. That's how sadness is. So happiness is definitely a choice. Unfortunately, many of us chose to be sad. When you fail, your natural emotion will be sadness. However, don't let your failure define your emotion. Similarly, don't let your happiness be dependent on your success. I'll say that again. Don't let your happiness dependent on your success. Some people will only depend on, it's only when I'm successful is one thing that I'll be happy. If you do that, then you will not be helping yourself. Most of the time sadness will come because there are times that things might not work out well. Remember, everyone around you to want to succeed, and we want everyone. So if they said there's only one winner, and everyone wants to win, and you participated every time, you just want to be the winner all the time. What about the other people too? They also want to win as well. So don't always depend on that. The only time you can be happy is only when you're successful. No, there are times to also learn. So like I said, similarly, don't let your happiness be dependent on your success. Choose to be happy even during the worst times. And you will feel in control of your failure. You will be able to control like failure. I know I didn't make it. I'm trying the next time. Go aside. You'll be able to say that confidently. Number 8 is use your mistake to master your art. It's very important. Use your mistake to master your art. Like what I've been explaining earlier before. You've made the mistake. You have acknowledged the mistake. And you're already planning on what you want to do to make yourself happy, or look the opportunities you're looking for to grow yourself, and you've made up your mind to be happy. Do you understand? Then those mistakes that you've made, use it to master your art. So when next those obstacle comes, you're not giving it a chance. Like I said, you want to just kick them down and keep going forward, because you have a target, you have where you're going to, and you're facing it. Once you're comfortable making and accepting mistakes, then you have the ability to learn the skill that are vital to master your heart. Each time some people fail, they don't want to try again. And when they now find someone that made the similar mistake that they made, or their own mistake was even much more, I don't know if I used words than the mistake that you made, that you gave up on. And those people did not give up. They now make it because they repeated the act. You now start wondering, why did I actually stop? Why didn't I try again? Maybe I would have even made it more before this person, or more than this person. You start regretting because the other person did not give up. Some people don't have reasons to stop. The only hope they have, or the only chance they have, is to give it a try, because they must make it, they must eat. They have family that needs to eat, that they need to feed, and they have something that is pushing them. Left to them alone, they wouldn't give it a try, but they have something to encourage them. So please, each time you make a mistake, use your mistake to master your heart. Like I said earlier, that some people, because they've gone through that thing, they know the obstacles, they now use them as people that can lecture the upcoming one. So they'll be able to tell the upcoming people that want to go through same art, and tell them what they should be looking out for, because they've mastered their heart. They've mastered the heart. So they can tell that, once you get to zone A, this is the thing you might be experiencing. This is how to deal with it. So they prep them before the obstacle comes. So when those people finally embark on the same journey of things, they'll be able to deal with those obstacles much better than those who have not actually heard about it before. They have an informed mind of how to deal with the heart itself. The next one, number 9, is continue pressing forward. It's very important that you continue to press forward. Don't say because you fail, you know what, I'm just going to just leave it, let others do it, let others continue to try. It's good to give others a try. If you think you need the time, some people, you will notice in students, they'll say they'll have a gap year. They can use the gap year. Some people actually still use the gap year to study something or to go and learn something different. At least they still keep their mind going. So if you think, okay, you need to give it a bit of a space, get yourself mastered, then you start again, then you embark on that thing. But please keep pressing on. Don't give up in life because that thing did not work. Because if you find those who did not give up and they finally made it, you'll be regretting why or how many years you've wasted. Instead of you to repeat the act, to master it and get better at it, you gave up too easily. And you'll be thinking, how would you be able to lecture people? It wouldn't boost you up to want to even tell people that I've actually gone through that thing before, I didn't make it. To you, you've been a final failure. So please always push forward. When you mess up, don't stick to it as a failure. What you need to do is dust yourself off and press forward. By pressing forward, regardless of the obstacles, you have the chance to make progress. You can't change what has happened, but you can try again, this time better than the last. Since you can't change the previous, the failure, you can't change, it has happened, but you want to repeat the same act, then you make up your mind that you're going to do it better, and it might be the last time you will try, because because you're repeating it, it might just be the last time you're trying it, because you're going to win. And once you won, you're not going to be going through the same process anymore. And the number 10 is think about what to do next. When failure happens, don't just easily say, oh, that's it. What is next? What should I do? That's why I said some people before you embark on some things, always have a plan B, or the what if it doesn't happen. If you have that in mind, when it finally did not happen, you'll be able to embark on what the next thing that you need to do. Some people, because they already have the plan B, once plan A it seems that the plan A is not working well, they already see the failure coming, or they're already there. They will start, then in their mind, they're already switching to the plan B, the what if. So once the result come and they say, oh, unfortunately you didn't make it, they're like, oh my god, okay, but they know that, like, I know why I messed up. So they already know that, okay, what I'm going to do is I will start early, I'll register early for social exam or for social thing, and this is how I'm going to get prepared and be able to win the next time. Get your mind ready. Think about what to do next. Once you have failed something, you need to figure out the next action. Being proactive is great trait to have it, and it's much better than wallowing in sorrow and doing nothing to change your situation. I'm reading some things from what I've jotted down. By making decision about action post failure, about action post failure, you can start heading towards success instead of getting stuck in failure. Please try to also make a plan B ready. It's very nice. It's very good to have a plan B ready. I'm not saying you should always say, oh, you're going to fail, but it's also good. It's also beneficial if you don't put 100%. Don't forget that sometimes in some words, or when we're talking about motivating yourself, put your mind to it, don't think of failure, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, let's be sincere, there are some tasks that you're going to experience. You'll be thinking, oh, what if I didn't make it? Oh, I think I wasn't well prepared. What if so thing happened? That is what we're saying. In as much that if you know all your this thing very well, some people did not well prepare, and they will still be holding on to motivational talk. Oh, they said I should always be think positively. So if you know you didn't do well at all, you didn't do well, that if you were even given your own script or your own thing to mark, you will score 10%. But you expect someone to call you to tell you you're very successful, because we want to say what God cannot do does not exist. So once you now get that thing, how would you function well? Because you didn't do well. Maybe it was something you're meant to go and relearn, or to get more understanding, so that when obstacles come, you might be able to tackle it. Some people did not, they didn't do well, but they find themselves in that position. So once they are into that position, they are not able to function well, because they don't even know what to do. Yeah, and they start seeing people that below them are doing well. It's because they are not qualified for that position or for that thing, but they don't know, that have enough experience to deal with life issue. I hope this helped. Please like the video, give the video a thumbs up, share if you can, and I appreciate that, and let me know the point that you like more, and I'll be bringing the next part B into action soon, and I'll see you in my next one. Do stay blessed. Bye.